Alan, what was your favorite thing about this season?
I'll probably just say making the playoffs again. Each and every year, I've been on a playoff team here. So, just getting back to the playoffs was really, really big for us, despite the start that we had to the season, the ups and downs, and us fighting through at the end, finishing strong so that we could get into the playoffs, I feel is that was the most exciting part.
Alan, a lot was made of your contract that you signed, obviously. Now that you've had time to look back, maybe, did that affect you at all? Did that add any pressure?
Not pressure. It was a lot of inconsistency for me on my part. Definitely not the season that I had vision to have. But, that's a good thing about a 4-year contract. You get, 3 more to, turn things around and, go into the off season and, evaluate myself and my season and look at film and look at a lot of areas that I can improve on and do those things in the off season.
Looking back,
did it feel different to have that contract? I mean, everyone says they don't think about it, but,
I mean, not really. I mean, you're, not comfortable, but, a lot of expectations, and a lot of things are expected from you when you sign a contract like that. So it wasn't too much pressure. I mean, playing basketball is playing basketball to me. It just needed to give more. And, I just have to, improve in the offseason and come back better.
Looking back now, can you pinpoint why you guys got off to such a slow start?
Not really. I mean, the only thing I can, really pinpoint is just our play. And, early in the season, we, let a couple of games slip. We had games where we were up double digits. And then, the fourth quarter rolled around and, we had slippage and, we let teams come in and, win the game back. We could have had a lot more wins this year. Probably wouldn't have got an 8 seed if we, closed out a lot of those games. And Coach did make a good point. The games in November and December do matter. And, if we would have just got, a couple more of those games, things probably could have been different for us.
So as you leave here today, what's the taste in your mouth like?
Well, for me, it's the first time ever getting swept, so it definitely, doesn't feel good. Just to see the type of turnaround that we had after the All-Star break and then, see our season end, 4-0, it is a weird feeling. I mean, it's a new feeling, so, but I know everybody, is going to take this to heart and really work really hard in the offseason to come back better. We want to be able to prove to everybody that, we are going to be able to compete with, caliber team like the Warriors in a 7-game series and, not get swept. Even in this series, we were in games and, it just came down to a couple possessions here and there. And if the ball would have rolled our way, I don't think we would have got swept at all.
Did you feel like you were pressing at all this year, that, you wanted to do more and just couldn't?
Not really. I mean, that's not my, it's not the player I am. I'm not really going to force things. I'm going to let, what comes to me. But like I said, individually, it just, slow start to the season and, just wasn't playing the type of basketball that I wanted to play. And, that's on me. So, like I said, just going back into the off season and just looking at film, looking at the things that I struggle with this season and, just try to improve upon those things for next season.
Alan, what did Damian show you this year?
Yesterday?
This year.
Oh, this year. I mean, what we all expected of him, though. He's our leader. And, at times when, he needed to put the team on his back, I mean, he did those things. I mean, being around Dame for me now is my 4th season with him. So none of this was new. Or, we all knew what Dame was capable of. And, he continues to improve each and every year. So, it wasn't a surprise to, the type of basketball that he played this year to any of us.
A couple more questions.
How about CJ? How would you describe what he
Same. I mean, they improve each and every year. You know, those are our two go-to guys, and you know, we expect, you know, the team is, you know, they know what's on their plate, and you know, they step up each and every night to help put our team in a position to win, and you know, that's all we can ask them.
What's the next step for you from a skill perspective? Like, what's the thing you feel like you need to do to kind of take your game to the next level?
Definitely need to get stronger in that area. I do need to do that. And other things, man, just you know, find other ways to, you know, just be effective instead of just, you know, standing in the corner or, you know, coming off pin downs and flares and stuff like that. You know, just trying to find easier ways to, you know, get it going offensively. And, you know, I had a couple struggles that, you know, I had this year on the defensive side. So, you know, I wasn't too pleased with that in that area too much. So I'm just going back and looking at those things, man, and really, you know, putting forth that effort this summer and improving on those things.
So does that mean you're going to be pumping iron?
Yeah,
Like that?
pretty much, yeah. Just be in the weight room, man, and, you know, get my strength up to where it needs to be.
Get a wrap it up there.
Is that a Flaming Hot Cheetos hat, out of curiosity?
Yeah, it is.
I wanted to make sure.